100 kilometers. 100
Bang it quick! For dinner.
the lingoon.
And then in my pack, I'm going to be carrying these ones are the calderos and the If Dad talks to me or asks me how I'm doing, I'm probably going to cry. We're registering for Oxfam now. It's getting real now. Bang it, Dad.
Not in the high car. Bang it here in a minute.
Bang it, go! Bang it, quick!
We nearly done a wheelie.
We nearly crashed, actually.
Shut it right.
Dad nearly killed us. Nah, that's being a bit dramatic. We've got a little bit of time before dinner. I'm going to take you through and show you some of the stuff that we got in the grocery shop and take you through maybe why we got them, or I guess some of the stuff that probably I put in particular. I guess I can't really speak for the others, but I got a couple of my flasks, so I'll show you. I got a couple of my flasks for my backpack, and for the start of the event, I've got 2 of these, which has half orange juice, half coconut water, and salt in them. So these are going to be my electrolyte drinks. What I found when I was competing for Spartan, salting my water and the electrolyte tablets leading up to the event the week before, but also having them in the race, I found that the artificial stuff in the tablets made my tummy really funny. I just felt really bloated and really heavy. So this is like something that I have every morning, so my tummy's used to it. Gonna trial and see how that goes tomorrow as my like electrolyte stuff. To empty them out more towards the middle of the race, one of them will definitely have Coke in them. And then what we've also got is protein up and go. I'm gonna have one of these with my breakfast before we go out tomorrow, but mainly for recovery after. And then all of Dad's finishing line beers. And we've got our Coke for halfway through the race or whenever we feel like we need it, because not only is it going to be replenishing the sugar, but the fizz is also a nice little pep up halfway or whenever we need them. I'm going to have one of these for breakfast as well, just like a yogurt along the way if I need it. This is going to be my post-race drink as well, just like a chocolate protein drink that I found, the only one that I could find in the shopping centre in New Zealand. Got a couple of little cookies along the way. That's all the cold stuff that we've got ready so far. We're also going to be having like chicken sandwiches, I guess more for our lunch, and then the other crew is going to be making us some spaghetti bolognese for our dinner, because we are going to be walking through the night time. I'm not sure if I said it, but the trek is 100 k's and it's going to be in about 24 to just over 24 hours. So we'll be walking through the night. And what we're going to be having for breakfast tomorrow will be also some crumpets with honey. So making sure that we're starting off with some complex carbohydrates, so our fuel systems are all prepped up and ready to go, and then also just a little bit of protein in there just so my blood glucose isn't spiking too much to start off with, because I also got to remember that this isn't a race where we're going to need like quick releasing energy, because it's a long endurance one, but we still don't want something that's going to be making us feel too heavy. We've also got in my pack, which I'll show you in a second, some of my gels and my cramp fix supplements. But in our like dry bag, we've got here, Jody and Dad have some chips. I mean, maybe I might have some if I feel like it. You don't know what you feel like, what you're going to feel like eating when you're in events like this, because sometimes your tummy can just say no. Some like energy bars, some lollies. We've also got some noodles that they've bought, and some Tailwind electrolytes, and also some Milo snack bars. And then in my pack, I'm going to be carrying my gels. So I have like a little bit of a mixture of the type of gels that I'm having. This brand was the one that I used for Spartan, and they were so yummy. This one was one that Dad just had left over in his bag, and a couple that I got sent with my Brooks package. So if worse comes to worse and I just don't feel like stomaching anything, I'll have that. And then also a cramp fix shot if I do come across any moments where I am about to start cramping. I guess while we're on the roll, I'll also show you my pack and a couple of the things I'm going to put in my pack, and then also what I'm going to be like wearing on the day and what that's going to look like. So my pack, if you've watched one of my previous vlogs, you would have seen that I've got this one from Runley. It's a vest. So it has a bladder and then also a spot at the front for 2 flasks and just a whole heap of pockets, which is awesome. In this bag, I've got my windproof jacket, or windproof and waterproof jacket. I also have a little buff, so I can put it around my head, my neck, my wrist, whatever I need, whether I need it for warmth or sweat removal. What we're going to be wearing tomorrow is I got my Stig and socks, the vest for when it gets to nighttime. I'm going to start off with my LSKD shorts with pockets, and then as it gets to nighttime, I'll probably change into long tights. And for like anti-chafing, I use this for Spartan. It was Glide. It was so good. Definitely got like no rubbing, so highly suggest this if you find that you've got a little bit more muscly legs and you chafe. These are going to be the shoes that I start off with. So these ones are the Brooks Mount 3, so part of their trail shoe release. It actually has one of the plates for stability as well. I don't think we'll be doing too much on a trail, but they'll be the ones that I start off with. I've also got these ones for backup. These ones are the Calderas, and the ones that I use for Spartan, a little bit more cushiony, but they're also trails. And then I have like my backup clothes for changes and my backup pairs of socks. So that's pretty much everything that's going to help me for the trek tomorrow. I'm excited. I think we start about 6:30, I think, is when we're like at the finish line and like taking off. So I'll take you along when we get there. It's about 5 o'clock now, and we're going to be heading off for dinner soon. It's nice and beautiful and sunny here in New Zealand at the moment, actually. But yeah, I'll take you along to dinner, and I will see you at the race tomorrow. One last thing is, I saw the clip on the plane. I've actually been really lucky enough to be doing a bit of work while I've been over here. I've got a couple of my online clients that needed some programming for, so definitely took the opportunity on the plane to get some work done. I've also got a YouTube video that I'm going to be uploading tonight. It'll already be uploaded by the time you see this video. It would have been my behind the scenes of my social media, what I want to get out of my YouTube, and how I get my brand collaborations on Instagram. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch that. It's where I spill some of the beans, some of the tips and tricks and the insiders behind social media that not a lot of people tell you. So go and watch that if you haven't already. Dad, what are you having for dinner?
I'm going to have a mixed grill with 4 eggs, 5 pieces of bacon.
No, that's not what you're having. What
20 chop.
What are you having for dinner?
I'm going to have the lingoon. And see? It's vegan. Vegan. And you know what else I'm going to do?
Wait, what are you having?
I'm going to have the lingoon. And it's vegan. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to wash it down. I'll one of these. Cheers. Bang.
We're at 6 o'clock. We're at the Oxfam start line. You know, Dad and Jodie just going to introduce me again to the vlog. This is our 4th member, our 4th Oxfam member. And we start in about 20 minutes. It's actually raining, which is not ideal, but that's okay. And Dad left his head torch in the car because he's silly. Because he's silly.
It'll be daylight in about 15 minutes anyway, so we're not going to head there.
Got our packs, our wet weather jackets. We're ready to go. We actually have our team shirts. I'll show you a bit later because we're all clipped in, but it's not logged out. Good morning, everyone! Are you excited? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I like this. How good are they? Uncle Cam, the Oxfam veteran.
I don't want to go again.
It's cold.
It's cold, it's miserable. 100 kilometres. 100
How many of these have you done?
I've done 13. I'm going for my 14.
Wow.
Got an aim of 20.
How many different countries have you done them in?
2. But first time in New Plymouth.
Ooh. And what are tips? Give me some tips as a newbie to Oxfam.
Make sure you got the tissues when you cry on the 80-kilometre mark.
I've got one of these.
What about the Big Macs?
The big one?
The Big Macs.
No, I don't like. I eat healthy. You got to clean living.
No.
not Big Macs.
Remember what you said last night about the quarter pounder at midnight?
Oh yeah, no, that's the Baileys. It's got the Baileys at midnight.
Go.
I didn't know you.
I am now. Oh, the shoes are gonna get wet so fast. $14K mark. Just passed our first checkpoint. Had a bacon and egg roll and a coffee. It was so good. Do you have anything you want to update the vlog on?
Update, well, hey guys, so we're not that far in yet, but we might be. How far are we in?
14.
16? How many?
15 Ks.
We're 16
Oh,
Ks
16.
in.
Oh, that's good.
Weather's actually improved, so it's been a bit kind to us. We had a lovely bacon and egg roll from our lovely support crew, Libby. Spirits are high so far,
So far?
which is the way they're going to remain.
Yep.
And yeah, we're all.
We're not
cruising
sick of
along.
each other yet, are we?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Getting there, but not yet.
Oh, it's a bit early to say that.
See you in a few hours.
Hello. It's a bit of dancing, Dad. Looking
Yeah.
for a place to go. Right, bit of an update. We're just past checkpoint 3 was it?
Checkpoint 3.
Just past checkpoint 3. It was our longest walking stint so far, 27 Ks. I felt like it went forever. But we're now at the 57K mark. I don't know about everyone else, but I definitely had a little fragile moment there. Where I was like, nobody talk to me. If Dad talks to me or asks me how I'm doing, I'm probably gonna cry. But we're good now. I think we're all filled with dinner. Got some Easter eggs,
Spaghetti bolognese.
spag bowl. Some of us have new shoes on now.
Restocked lollies.
Restocked lollies.
I've got a little present. I've got some peanut butter and chopped bleach balls.
Oh, yum. And good news, the next checkpoint is only 14 Ks away, not 27. Let's go. Hard to be mad about the distance when the view looks like this. Going through our fourth checkpoint. It's currently 10 past 10 p.m. So walking into the night now. Jodie's here, Dad's here.
Hello.
Unfortunately, Megs had to pull out because of a knee injury.
How far are we done?
We are 71 kilometers in, 20, not 28 to go, or some weird number that doesn't make it to 100 or whatever. And for this leg, we've got 12 kilometers. So that's like the shortest checkpoint interval. Our bodies are feeling okay. I'm definitely starting to get a bit of calf and like low hamstring niggle. Probably more pain than I've never really felt before actually. So just managing that, freshening up the feet at the checkpoint definitely helps. Taking your feet out of the shoes definitely helps my foot pain. And Jodie and Dad, how are your bodies feeling?
Pretty good. Just the feet are aching. They're burning actually.
And Dad?
Oh, yeah, good. I'm feeling good. Couple of blisters. One on each foot. But not bad otherwise. Back's a bit sore. Legs are good. Feet are good.
Let's do it. We're literally in the middle of a paddock, in the middle of nowhere. Nobody around, just us and the arrows. In the darkness, and hoping that Dad will take us the right way. So far so good. Just about to cross the finish line. Thank Christ, that's over.
8-footers coming in at 21 hours and 26 minutes. And we open us over the hill down into the finish line. Congratulations to both
Well done. Alrighty, you might have seen from the other clips that we're finished. It's now, I don't even know what time it is, but it's the next day in the afternoon. We finished at 4 a.m. this morning. 21.5 hours, and we actually managed to come in the top 5 teams randomly. So super happy with that effort. Come back, have a shower, watch the other team finish, and then come back. I had to sleep until 12, and then I came out of the lounge and then fell back asleep again. And I'm in so much pain, guys. I've never been in this much pain in my life. Like, I know this is the absolute worst thing to do for it, but I do not want to get off this lounge. My legs and my hips and my back is in so much pain, but that's okay. I'll probably go to the sauna tomorrow, get some blood flow moving, maybe get up the courage to stretch before heading home on Tuesday, because I don't want to be stiff on Tuesday. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here. So thank you so much for coming along with me. This was a really special vlog of mine. Finishing that 100Ks with Dad and Jodie, and then also Megan, who was along the way, ended up doing 70S. It was a very special vlog. That's the furthest I've ever walked. And even though it sounds easy because I walked, cardio-wise was fine. Mindset and physicality was really tough. But yeah, thank you for watching this vlog. So proud of this achievement. It was definitely a hard physical and mental challenge when you go out from each checkpoint and it's like maybe between 3 to 6 hours to when you're going to see your support crew next. But yeah, I'm so glad I done it, and I'm so glad I done it with this crew. So I will see you in the next vlog. If you aren't already, please subscribe, like this video, comment below what you want to see from me, because it really helps my channel. And yeah, have an awesome day, night, morning, wherever you are. See ya!